What's the number one reason why men finally decide they've got to lose weight? Hey guys, welcome back to 5nothing100nothing.com. I am Fucking, and that stands for the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. And today, guys, we're going to talk about the number one reason why men who were overweight and finally took action and lost a significant amount of body weight, body fat. What was the majority reason or the common factor that made all of these men finally decide they had to lose weight? It went from a should to a must. Okay, when I was younger, I was a heavy guy, okay? Being a 5'0", 100 undersized underdog, I wasn't always 100. I mean, I'm not 100 now. I'm probably 155 to 160 pounds. But in my early years, I was a chubby guy, right? And by chubby, I mean obese. At my highest, I was somewhere in the neighborhood of 215 to 220 pounds, to where I'd walk up a flight of stairs and I was broken out of sweat and red as a beet, okay? So I said, I gotta do something. This is not going to work for me. And this factor convinced me to finally, eat better. I was already exercising. I always loved to exercise, but to eat better and to, shred the fat. So, being Italian, it was always kind of socially acceptable that, you have extra weight. Plus, I think I also justified bad eating habits by saying, I'm getting thick, I'm putting on muscle. And I was getting stronger, bigger, muscular, but it was one of those situations where I was built like the guy who, if you put on a t-shirt, you're thick, you look like a football player type of build. But then if you take your shirt off, you look, you could see the smoothness, right? The no muscle definition, a lot of extra weight. And so now you look like the fat guy that you are. So I was attracted to women that were definitely out of my league. And I was like, I want a girlfriend, and I want a pretty girlfriend, but they wouldn't or didn't seem to be attracted to me. And I know some women like bigger guys and everything, but for the most part, I knew that, my pool, the talent pool, was going to be slimmer than I'd like it to be, pun intended. So I finally just, that was my motivation, is I wanted to date beautiful women. So I finally just did it, right? So I went through all the mental and psychological battles of food addiction, and I wouldn't necessarily say it was addiction. It was just really bad habits that needed to be broken. And so I finally just did it. I had enough pain and enough whys, like why I must do it, to finally just do it. So there was a study of a bunch of men that, they were trying to figure out what was their main reason, or what was the deciding factor for them to lose body fat. And the number one reason, drum roll, was they could no longer see their package, right down there. And that for them was enough pain. It was painful and embarrassing, or maybe demasculating, that they just said, I can't even see my thing anymore. And there's jokes about that, but the truth is, sometimes, unless you're in a lot of pain, you're not going to make the changes you need to make. So, when there's more pain of regret than pain of discipline, that's where things start to change. So, found that interesting. Hopefully you can see your junk and all of that stuff. That's TMI. Why am I talking about this? But yeah, so anyways, interesting. Like, share, subscribe. Have a great day, guys.